This is something that I don't normally do, but there has been a lot of WWE releases recently. As of today, we're still hearing some releases happening live right now. So I thought I would do a live chat just to give you guys a chance to talk and discuss what is going on with WWE and the merger with TKO, of course, and the wrestlers who have been released. So let me just go over the ones we have confirmed that have ended the contract with WWE. We have Mustafa Ali, which is very surprising, Emma, Aaliyah. We also have Riddick Moss, Rick Boogs, Elias, and Dolph Ziggler. So, if we remember back to Brody Lee, let me just make sure that the chat is working here. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, there we go. Yes, the chat is now working. There is Shiryuki saying, wow, Grand Cat live stream. Thank you, Sheeps. So, welcome them all, yes. So, the ones we have confirmed, once again, Mustafa Ali, Emma, Aaliyah, Riddick Moss, Rick Boogs, Elias, and Dolph Ziggler thus far. We have also heard rumours of Johnny Gargano meeting his release with WWE. Now, a lot of people are upset and this, but I think this is actually not a bad thing. When Drew McIntyre was released, he went across the world. He was back in Scotland, he was in Impact, he was in various other companies, and made himself into a massive star after he was released with WWE. It's better to not be under WWE contract and not having to sit backstage and not do anything than, it's better to be free than to be stuck and have no storyline and no gimmick or not be pushed properly. And I think a lot of these guys are going to go to Impact. They're going to go to New Japan Pro Wrestling. They're going to go to NWA Power. They're going to go to AAA. And of course, the obvious one is AEW. And we also saw recently that Dolph Ziggler's brother put up a photoshopped image of him and his brother both in AEW holding the AEW tag belts and the TNT and the was it the TNT title and was it the AEW World title? Maybe it was the AEW World title, but obviously it was photoshopped. But that was the inclination that they absolutely could go that route. I think there's a lot of people here that Tony Khan would be very happy to pick up. I think there's a lot of people that the talent is being wasted in WWE, and it wouldn't be such a terrible thing to have them leave and be able to go somewhere else. Because this is what happened with Brody Lee. This is what I was trying to get to earlier. Brody Lee wanted out of his WWE contract, and WWE wouldn't let him. And then by the time WWE did eventually let him, he became a huge name, a huge star over in AEW. And thank goodness that he did before he had his unfortunate passing away, because we really needed to see that side of Brody Lee, and that was a side that we wouldn't have got to see any other way. My goodness, this Royal Rumble is not going pretty well for me. The reason I'm doing the Royal Rumble, there we are. That is Fat Boy. That is his name. Saying hello there, boss. So today we're just talking about and discussing some of the major WWE releases. You guys are going to have to keep me updated on any releases that are confirmed. One of the ones that was rumoured was Johnny Gargano. Another one that was rumoured was Matt Riddle. Whether this is just speculation or whether this is people in the know that are giving us information before they are confirmed, we don't know. So take it with a pinch of salt, I would say. But the ones that are confirmed, once again, for anyone that is just joined, are Mustafa Ali is gone from the company, Emma, Aaliyah, Riddick Moss, Rick Boogs, Elias, and most recently Dolph Ziggler has been confirmed that all of those people are out of the company. They're all out of WWE. However, it is not a bad thing. It is, BBF Lord is in the stream, welcome. It's not a terrible thing because it means that these wrestlers. Oh, Top Dollar was released. Did I not mention Top Dollar? Oh my goodness, I completely forgot that Top Dollar was even released at all. But yes, Top Dollar is confirmed to be released as well. But it allows these people to go and flourish in these other companies. And I think AEW would be more than happy to pick up a few of these names. I could see NWA Power being very happy to have some of these. AAA, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I think Mustafa Ali would be huge in New Japan. I could even see Top Dollar being a big name over in NWA. I think Ziggles would be amazing in AEW, along with Elias. Maybe Rick Boogs as well. Yeah, there's a lot of potential that is on the table right now, and it's just up to these bookers to go and pick them up. Just go and grab them. I think Emma and Alea could help out the women's division in AEW. I mean, what they need is better booking. Joseph Hargrove says, I hope Johnny isn't true. Even if Johnny is true, I would prefer to see Johnny as TNT champion over in AEW than doing nothing backstage in WWE like he's doing right now. That is genuinely my thoughts on what I think could happen. I think if Johnny Gargano has been let go, then there is a lot of potential for him to do a lot of things over in other companies. In case anyone is wondering what I'm doing here with Supercard, I am trying to do the Bailey and the Io Sky quests to win 150 games with each of them, and the easiest way to do this is just through Royal Rumble. Because that gives you multiple wins. We've also achieved multiple challenges, so let's see. NXT releases will begin in 4 hours. Okay, so there's going to be NXT releases. See, NXT releases don't make as much sense to me because that is supposed to be developmental. There we are. We've got 30 wins using Bailey, 31 wins using Bailey, and 22 wins using Io Sky. So a long way to go. I'm going to try and make a dent in this before Giants Unleashed starts, because of course you don't use any females in Giants Unleashed. So the more that I can do just now, the less I'll have to do a little bit later on. Also, I think this is weird, this little thing, because this is my old avatar image for YouTube, and most of you are aware that I now use a big old grand cat, so I don't know how to swap that over. Let me just take a quick look here, see if there has been any further updates. Did I mention Shelton Benjamin? Because Shelton Benjamin is gone as well. Rick Boogs, Dolph Ziggler, Shelton Benjamin, and Elias, along with the other names that I mentioned a bit earlier. We also have new information happening right now. Apparently, WWE sources have said that mass cuts were not discussed under Triple H, and this is in direct correlation to the merger. That's interesting. And several talent have thought that the days of the mass cuts were behind them, and that deals would simply be allowed to expire. However, it appears that that is not the case. It appears that they just want contracts ended, everyone done with, and I think this is more a publicity thing. I think that's what it comes down to. That it's better to have all these cuts on one day and have one bad PR day than to you know, have Rick Boogs, fired on one day, 2 weeks later, Dolph Ziggler, a week after that, Shelton Benjamin, a week after that, Elias, because each one of those just makes your company look worse and worse. But if you do them all on the one day, you get it all out of the way, everyone gets their piece said, and then you move on. So I think that's what they're doing. I think that's why they've got all the cuts happening all at the same time, all on the same day, and that's why there's these mass releases that are going on. Is it the right way to do it? Probably not, but in terms of a business sense, that appears to be what WWE is going for. We're also being told that there's some cuts to be expected at the Performance Center as well. And of course, someone in my comment section just there said that there's going to be NXT releases that'll be going up in about 4 hours or so. So that's very interesting. What is the point of these releases? Well, it is to save money. That's essentially what it comes down to. By freeing up these money, by freeing up these contracts, it means that you can get in other people, such as Nia Jax. Nia Jax. It's not just Nia Jax, of course. There is Jade Cargill, who is pretty much guaranteed to be on her way. There is the rumours of the return of CM Punk, and that would, of course, be very, very huge for WWE if they did. Make sure that the chat is still working. I'm hoping that it is. Guess this doesn't really matter. And that was the doorbell. I don't know if you guys could all hear that, but that is what was going on there in the background. Oh my goodness, where are all my good cards? Okay, there we go. So the chat still works. That was me just typing welcome, just make sure. We're getting in Io Sky up next. So now I can actually win some of these games. So the idea is to not use power anymore because that one's already been used. Rumors are already speculating that apparently Emma may be returning to Impact. There's some people that are asking who's left in the roster. There are some people saying that they're amazed that Vince McMahon isn't gone yet. that he hasn't been fired from his own company. As well as just playing here, of course, I'm also just checking for more information to give you guys the newest updates as they happen. It does seem that these wrestlers do have a 90-day non-compete clause, so it's going to be a little while before you see them rocking up any other places. Personally, I think a lot of these guys could do amazing work in some of these other companies. I mean, people are saying that we could have a Hit Row reunion in AEW right now, or in 90 days at least. So once again, for anyone just joining, because this is not a very good situation that I'm in, for anyone just joining, Mustafa Ali, Emma, Alea, Riddick Moss, Rick Boogs, Dolph Ziggler, Shelton Benjamin, Elias, Top Dollar, and I think I missed one of them. Did I say Elias? Elias have all been released. No, I did say Elias. Who am I missing? I thought there was another one. Although maybe they're not. Maybe there isn't. Maybe I'm just going mad. It's always a possibility. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I had to sneeze. This was a necessary requirement. Well, I appear to be sniffling, sneezing, and hollering here at the moment, so I think I'm going to call it here, and we'll maybe do another little video a little bit later on, and once we've got confirmed releases, after we've got a little bit more information on what is going on, and maybe we'll do another stream a little bit later on tonight, see what is happening there. But for just now, folks, that is going to be it for this little video. I really hope you all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these little videos go out. And let me know which of these wrestlers you are excited to see in some of these other companies, and whereabouts you would like to see some of these wrestlers showing up. I would like to see Dolph Ziggler in AEW. I think a Hit Row reunion could also happen in AEW. AEW is where a lot of the wrestlers I see heading to, largely because Tony Khan just has a tremendous amount of money. But like I said, folks, that is it for this video. I really hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.